Why did Japan invade Australia? Japan did not invade Australia in the sense of launching a full-scale ground invasion to occupy the continent during World War II. However, Japan did conduct military operations against Australian territory, primarily in 1942, as part of its broader strategy in the Pacific War. Below is a clear explanation of what happened and why. Key events: air raids on Darwin and other northern towns, starting February 19, 1942. Japanese carrier-based aircraft bombed Darwin, the largest attack, with 242 planes killing 243 people. Over 60 more raids hit northern Australia, Broome, Townsville, etc., through 1943. Submarine attacks. Japanese midget submarines entered Sydney Harbor, May 31, 1942, sinking a ferry and killing 21. Submarines also shelled Sydney and Newcastle. Brief occupation of Pacific Islands. Japan seized Australian-administered territories like New Guinea, the Solomon Islands, and Nauru, but never landed troops on the Australian mainland. Why Japan attacked, but did not invade? Japan's goals were strategic disruption and resource denial, not conquest of Australia. 1. Cut Allied supply lines. Australia was a major base for U.S. and Allied forces under General MacArthur after the fall of the Philippines. Bombing Darwin aimed to neutralize its port and airfields. 2. Secure the southern resource area. Japan needed oil, Dutch East Indies, rubber, Malaya, and tin. Australia itself had few resources Japan wanted, but its proximity threatened Japan's new empire. 3. Isolate Australia. By seizing New Guinea, Ecole, Port Moresby campaign, Japan hoped to prevent Australia from being used as a launchpad for counter-offensives. The Battle of the Coral Sea, May 1942, stopped this plan. 4. Psychological impact. Raids were meant to demoralize Australians and pressure the government to reduce support for the European war. Many Australian troops were still in North Africa. Why no full invasion? Logistical impossibility. Japan's army was overstretched across China, Southeast Asia, and the Pacific. Supply lines to Australia, 4,000 plus miles from Japan, were vulnerable. U.S. Navy victories, Midway, June 1942, and Coral Sea crippled Japan's carrier fleet, ending offensive capability. Australia-U.S. defenses. The Brisbane Line strategy concentrated defenses in the southeast. Kokoda Track and Milne Bay victories in New Guinea halted Japanese advances. Summary: Japan attacked Australia to disrupt Allied operations and protect its conquests, not to occupy it. A full invasion was never seriously planned after mid-1942 due to strategic overextension and naval defeats. The raids caused 900 Australian deaths and significant fear, but the mainland was never in realistic danger of occupation.